And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Bay and Bagley will slot in at small and power forward. Kemba Walker is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Noel in at the 5. Kicks it out to MP. The offensive rebound. Randall. And finally they hit one. Randall's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Knicks.
Have to block out Randall. He's an absolute beast on the offensive boards.
Bay against Barrett. And here is Bay. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd. They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Walker. And the rejection by MP. The pass to Brunson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now here's Bay. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Celtics in Boston. Walker in the corner. Over MP. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And the rejection by MP.
Off the mark once again. Terrible quarter for him thus far.
Fires it up. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And he's just playing smart basketball. Once MP finds a look he likes, that guy does not hesitate.
Guys are looking for score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time.
Yeah, tapping.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout. Right
Averaging 41.5 points a game.
Losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
The Knicks leading by 6.
Ah, stop it.
From outside the arc, trains the three-pointer. MP's got 5 points so far.
And while any trip that ends with a three-pointer made is a great possession.
Yeah, I got a good boost on my shit.
There are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel.
Yeah. You do them quests, they give you some boost for your takeovers and shit.
And it's helped them build an early lead.
Yeah. My shit fills up quick as hell now.
Now here's Walker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. A kicks to Walker. Detroit, no good that time either. And looking at the Pistons' recent performance break, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
And here's Bagley. Following the three-pointer by MP. Bagley the pass to Bay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Saddiq Bey embraces playing up-tempo basketball, catching the rock and taking his shots.
Walker against MP. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him.
Splash.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They trail by 14. And it's Walker on the assist by Cunningham.
A unique talent. Cunningham has the size of a wing and the skill of a point.
MP deciding where to go with it. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I did speak with the Pistons head coach for a little while. He told me they always have to be alert, and especially against this team because of its discipline and focus. He said we'll get embarrassed if we're inattentive at the defensive end. We must stick with our principles and do the little things. Kevin, they did win the first meeting of the season, and we'll see if they can get it done again tonight.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
The way this league is going, you have to play great defense and you have to score to keep up.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
Well, you look at the counting numbers for Cade Cunningham. He fills up a stat sheet. The key for him moving forward, though, efficiency.
Now, here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. MP's got 18 points in the game. And you talk about Cade's efficiency. Great on a struggling team. That can be a challenge.
Yeah, without great shooters around him, he's forced into taking tough shots or turnovers. And as the team improves, though, I think the percentages should come around.
And here is MP. Kemba Walker hitting his three to go. MP passes to Randall. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Randall's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them.
The Knicks leading by 10. Here are the five. Detroit has to start the second quarter. Noel is out there with Marvin Bagley. Then there's Alec Burks. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Cunningham in at the two-guard spot.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Burks kicks to Cunningham. Puts it up. It's hauled in by MP.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
There's an example of MP making everyone around him better.
38-23.
And the Pistons with possession here. 15-point game. Walker finds Burks. Now here's Cunningham. Here's Bagley. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Celtics in Boston. 5 on the clock. And Cade Cunningham good for 3. Cunningham's got 5.
A strong part of Cunningham's game. He's got great range.
MP outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Okay, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Cunningham. Noel with it. Out to the wing. Here's Walker. The shot comes out. Good defense by MP. It's Barrett on the wing. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. MP, no good. Pistons trail by 15 and stolen by MP. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good shot from inside.
I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Bagley. There's Walker with the three. No good on the shot. Now the Knicks take it the other way.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over eager.
MP outside. Connects from the three-point range. MP's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Burks kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Noel. Right wing. Here's Walker. Can they get it? He lays it in.
Kemba Walker.
Walker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
Brunson the pass to MP. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 21.
Continuing to stoke the fire. His shot making has been absolutely superb.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to a standing block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's Walker. 8 points for him. Pass to Burks. Kicks to Noel. Outside, Walker. Just 4 to shoot. Good on the triple. Walker's got 11 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
MP against Walker. The 3 from MP. Rebound, Detroit. Burks has got his 4th rebound in this one. The baseline J. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Burks. 13 points for Kemba Walker.
And he knows what his bread and butter is. Walker embraces the mid-range at a time when not a whole lot of players are featuring that in their game.
Kicks it out to MP. Off target from outside. Pistons trail by 16. Walker in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
MP passes to Randall. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 7.
On the drive, Cunningham moves with purpose, insisting on getting to his look.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
Randall with the bucket.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Knicks lead.
Walker with it. 13 points in the game. Cunningham outside. Bagley kicks to Burks. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Walker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
With UConn back in 2011, Kemba Walker introduced himself to the basketball world. That was an absolute all-time run in the month of March.
And stolen by MP. Out to Barrett. Releases. Rebound by the Pistons. Now Walker. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Now the pass to Burks. Pass to Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Over MP. It's rebounded by Barrett. For Kemba in 2011 with the UConn Huskies, 11 consecutive wins to close the year.
I mean, winning his conference tournament, then the national title. And keep in mind, all those games were elimination games. So Kemba showing the leadership, and that really helped propel that young man into the line.
57-35.
Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Driving in, and the dunk by MP.
All he needed was a little daylight. It is all MP right now.
And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. Now a timeout called by Detroit. MP really making a difference here.
I mean, the ridiculous production from beyond the arc. They have to find a way to cool him down.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Fournier's checked in for Barrett. And it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. And a different look here for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Bay comes in for Brooks. Diallo's checked in for Cade Cunningham. And Ivy subbed in for Kemba Walker. The Knicks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. MP outside. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Incredible performance by MP. He has been on a tear.
Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Knocked away. And stolen by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
20 feet out. And again, it's New York.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
64.
Ivy kicks to Diallo. Passes it to Bagley. He lobs it up, deflects the pass. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on MP.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Good on the second free throw. Now the Knicks with it. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. And Fournier kicks to MP. Kept alive. Hartenstein passes to MP. Shot clock at 5. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That one on Rose.
Second team foul.
Teams really want guys like Saddiq Bey, guys with the combination of length and three-point shooting.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And that one misses.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Saddiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
And he sinks the second. Greg, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Here's Ivy, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
That one is off.
And with Ivy, he gives you the physical traits you want at guard. Long, strong, athletic, lots of upside.
And he's good on the second.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
The Knicks shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And so he hits both. And the Pistons with possession here. 35 seconds left in the first half. That's to Diallo. Now Bay. Here's Ivy. Off target with his 3. Now here's MP. And he's got 41. Shoots it up. New York, no good that time either. And here is Bay. Diallo has the open look. The three-pointer off the mark. And so it's New York in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game... becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 10.
Good instincts from Cade. He doesn't think too hard about it. He just shoots.
MP against Walker. And Randall throws it down.
Sky high. One of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Knicks lead 17.
Here's Cunningham. From deep, Walker. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barrett wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Resilient play from Kemba in the paint. Doesn't let a foul keep him from getting the shot.
For Detroit, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. He hits both from the stripe. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. MP passes to Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The pass to Noel. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. Got it. Good job in the low post. He's got 17.
That's a tough finish. Walker can work the angles inside. If there's a man on him, he can change his shot however he needs to.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
That free throw good from Randall.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randall has put in the work.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Walker. Plenty of space. And he hits the jumper for 2. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
Walker against MP. It's Barrett on the wing, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
The wheels have come off a little bit leading up to this timeout. He has taken some low percentage shots, and it's killing the flow of their offense. More motion, more ball movement, that should lead to better looks for him.
Ends up going with the new group. Detroit also making some changes. Diallo's checked in for Bay, and Ivy subbed in for Walker. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Detroit making a switch here. Duran's checked in, and the foul called on MP.
MP.
That's foul number 2 for him.
No foul. Third team foul.
19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Lays it up off the glass. Cunningham's got 12 now in this quarter.
Defense gets all up in Cunningham's personal space, but he stays strong and gets to the inside.
And so it's the New York Knicks out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Quarter with a score. The Knicks 108. The Pistons 76.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Detroit with the ball. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, we've got Durant. Corey Joseph is out there with Diallo. And it's Livers in at the power forward. Lock at 6. Diallo kicks to Joseph. Here's Livers. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Livers has got his first bucket in this one.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
To the right side. Here's MP. That shot off the mark. Now the Pistons take it the other way. And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for New York?
Their defense. It's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And here's MP for 3. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Reddish, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And Detroit with a change here, too. Hayes is checked in. Here's Livers. Top and covering. Hayes with it. Passes it to Knox. Stay on the clock. Over Reddish. Knox misses.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
MP way outside. Offensive rebound. The Pistons have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Knox. No good from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. Takes the 3. Here's Hartenstein. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. Misses the shot. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA.
Off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds on my lap. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and stacking crowns. I came back around like I got a bag now, but it's nothing to brag about. With the bloodhounds, making love sounds to a bad chick. She from uptown, no from down south, not a loudmouth. We could f around. Hit the music, baby, cut it down. Indubitably, I feel like a bust down when I shine bright, blind up now in the cut, big black truck. You can pick it up now. Okay, push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds on my lap. Push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching crowns. I know I can't afford to stop for one moment. That it's too soon, too far. Me and my
they attached emotionally. I get the clutch, and if you get too close to me, I'm at the top where I'm supposed to be. Jumped in the game like they coaching me. 400 rats ain't but a show to me. I'm on the road and I bet that you with me. When I'm in traffic, it's always up with me. Pillsbury, man, I keep door with me. Slide to the other side, it's always a man down. Draw down, hands in the air, make one move, get. Giving out so long, they don't even want to talk no more, they just run down. No lock, those I serve with. She was hanging with a op. We call him Mickey, talk to the. I was on Pinedale, sock. Back in the day, I invest in the block. Fast forward now, I'm investing in stock. I put a on that. Don't play cause I'm very invested in.
Push the off of the porch or hit the if it happen to it makes surround sounds. On my lap, push it back and go to town down. Putting rap on my back and I'm black and snatching clowns.
They call me your baby, but I still got.
Sorry in advance for my bros. They whoa. Shit in the bag if you looking for. Got it in the bag cause we on the low. And I'm the with the flow. Give me a joke. Heard it say that you the next. No, I'm the best. Tell him stop the press stop. A top 5 list. Get him he get lopsided. We was running from Rottweilers. Most of my partners ain't had papa, just couple kids with on his side. Boy, you might all style. He on the block. And then swap genres. Green light, line up, stop sign him. Keep driving, you will not find him. I'm an anomaly. I turned into a rap ironically. And ran the back up, dishonoring me. Honor me. If you think I'm a wannabe, it's pretty comedy. I'm melancholy and cool, so calmly busting moves. My troops carry velocity. Same posse since Osh Posh Bagash. Treat the rapping like a on the stove with the door stay locked. It don't say knock. We on they block. It's Monopoly game. They properties. Smooth talking and moonwalking. The same look. Small pump with a I aim. Knock chalk off cue balls.
My baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you the making what temperature there is. If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. That's what we're gonna do.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. The goal of today is to improve our shooting percentages. So we're going to focus on that aspect of the game today. Break down into your stations. Going to get a lot of shots up today.
Just like that.
Yes, sir.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Right
to talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
So you want to give me a pep talk? Sorry your life's going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset?
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible for Othello to trade you.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Now, look, I'm only going to say this once, so listen up. I've been in this game a long time. And I didn't get to where I'm at by playing games. When you're where you're at, there's a temptation to try to play things out in the press. All right, well, that might work for the top 1% of players in the league. But for everybody else, it backfires. I'm not saying you don't have that kind of talent, but it's too early in your career to pull that kind of power play. All you can do is produce, and I can help you produce. You just got to trust me.
Coach, I trust you. I just don't think I'm good enough. I mean, right now, I feel like my only choice is to get my hands dirty.
That's not who you are, MP.
No disrespect, Coach, but how do you know that? I'm only 21 years old. I don't even know who I am yet. Not fully. How do you know that's not me?
Look, I can't tell you what to do. You're your own person, and you got to make your own decisions. All I can do is give you my perspective. What you do with it, that's up to you.
I can respect that.
And I promise you, if you do this the right way, I'll do everything in my power to help you to succeed. But if you want any help with the other way, I can't do anything for you.
I hear you, Coach. That's totally fair.
Good. Now go out there and prove Othello wrong.
At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players, coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
All right, let's check out the starting group for the Thunder. Dort and Baisley are the forwards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, down low. Robinson with the block, and that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it, and now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, covered by MP, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
MP no good. About a minute played here so far in the first. Pass to Holmgren. That shot off. Good D by MP. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now the big news for MP coming off the court. He is just a brand new shoe deal.
It sounds like he's chosen to work with Jordan. That's a major brand who I'm sure he'll be happy with.
That one goes. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket.
You combine a lot of things with Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got speed and length and growing in terms of his basketball IQ.
Now here's MP. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. MP, the pass to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, MP. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take RJ Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game. Oh, Robinson with a block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
It's tipped. Giddey against Brunson. To the paint. Here's Baisley. And that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Robinson. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 6. And specifically with RJ Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Greg.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once RJ hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Well, you figured the advertising offers would come rolling in for MP. He'll be the new face of Kia in their NBA campaign.
I'll tell you what, not a bad face to have in the world of endorsements. MP is getting better each day, and sponsors are taking notice.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
The last season, they swept this team, though both were struggling throughout the year.
Once again, fans, make some noise for your Knicks City Dancer.
Pass to Baisley. Dort outside. Here's Giddey. Shoots over Randall. Here's Baisley. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's MP from outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Here's Baisley. No one on him. Makes an easy one. 6 points for him.
And Giddey with a little giddy up on that pass.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. MP, the pass to Randall. It's deflected. Brunson against Giddey. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And here's MP from outside. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Takes it inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
And you love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
MP with it.
12 points for him. Randall, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Watching SGA run this offense, he's so patient, and he reads the defense exceptionally well.
Yeah, Gilgeous-Alexander really plays at his pace, Grant.
You know, BA, he's one of those guys the defense just can't speed up. And every move is purposeful. No wasted motion. He methodically breaks you down.
He misses the free throw.
And I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, just another one in that long line of Kentucky Wildcats coming into the NBA that has carved out a pretty nice career so far in the league.
Good on the second one. It's been fantastic watching Gilgeous-Alexander continue to improve.
And I love BA also, along with his improvement, what we've seen in terms of his leadership and responsibility to this team. He shows a very strong work ethic, and this is why a lot of people are still excited about his growth and progress.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to man. And almost gets it to go. Well, he'll shoot 2 here.
First personal foul.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The Knicks making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. From deep, MP. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
22.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's man, guarded by Rose. Shot clock at 6. Here's man. And that one's long.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
The Knicks making a switch here. Quickly's checked in. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Pass to Muscala. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. For New York, they've got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Now here's Quick. Here for New York. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Muscala. Baisley comes in for Pokusevski. Dort, he's checked in for Williams. And Giddey's subbed in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's MP. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Robinson passes to Randall. He gets it in there.
Yeah, it's strong, it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
On the court for the Thunder. Baisley down low with Holmgren. And it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Lou Dort. And it's man in at the point. And the Thunder shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Dort outside. Back to man. Pass to Giddey. Here's man. Covered by MP. Misses again. Now 0 for 3.
New York has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Again, MP missing. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Baisley. Dort finds Kitty. Pass to Holmgren. It doesn't go for him. Randall with some nice D.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
MP outside to the middle. The kick out to Brunson. From deep, MP counted from distance. MP's got 21 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
So it's the Thunder now. 17-point game. Pass to Man. Knocks it loose. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. The three is up. Oh, another miss by MP. Here's Oklahoma City now. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies. Randall getting up there, explosive vertically on that play with great timing.
25.
For Oklahoma City, they've got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Well, Brent, Canada is well represented in the NBA these days. R.J. Barrett may be leading the charge.
Man, if you put together a team of nothing but Canadian players, you'd have a pretty strong five out there. And Barrett's a guy who might be the leader of that squad.
To Man. Shot to end the cold streak. The Knicks with the rebound.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Now here's MP. 21 points in the game. Connects from downtown. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, long range don't matter. MP good from anywhere.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. And a nice finish on the layup. Giddey's got his first basket.
Well, wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time Dort playing unselfishly.
Brunson passes to MP. And again, New York with the triple.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
The Thunder have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Dort outside. Pass to Giddey. Here's Baisley. Checked by Randall. 6 to shoot. Here's Man. Doesn't go that time. New York goes the other way with it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
MP outside. Brunson up top. Outside Barrett. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. MP, that one's good.
No hesitation that time off the catch and shoot. You gotta like it when MP's firing with that kind of confidence.
27.
Robinson with a double and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's New York with it. And here's New York now. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. From deep, MP. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's MP. The Thunder making their last shot. Here's Randall. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
And the muscle and the intensity there from Randall showing off, and he converts to contact.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Stolen by MP. And here we go, the Knicks in transition.
R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
Knicks lead, 58-29.
And another look at the Mobile One drive as he put it into overdrive.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved.
And so it's New York, firmly in control.
The Knicks, 68. The Thunder, 40. Here they are, fans. Put your hands
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
At the 4 and the 5, it's Randall and Robinson. Jalen Brunson is out there with MP, and it's Barrett in at the small forward position. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
And Bazley has a chance here to show off why he is in this position. He's an athlete.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside, Holmgren. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that. An unusual skill set for his size. Holmgren can initiate offense from every level on the floor. I mean, his versatility is unbelievable.
You expect 7-footers to operate off ball, but Holmgren is just as good with the ball in his hands, Grant.
Yes, he is, B.A. I mean, we've seen him go coast to coast in the open floor, take his defender off the dribble and get to the rim. And if you sag off him, well, he can just rise up and fire.
And he sinks the second. Since hiring Tom Thibodeau, every year the Knicks have been at the bottom of the league in pace.
Well, Thibs rhymes with grind, doesn't it, B.A.? I mean, it doesn't really, but it should.
Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
These are the type of games for Gilgeous-Alexander where the promise of his future looks incredibly bright.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Bazley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Brunson against Giddey. Throws it up high. And MP throws it down.
And how about that connection? MP just up off the deck, and he soars to throw that one down.
The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Brunson with a double team. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 8.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
And here's Robinson on the wing. MP. Beyond the arc. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, BA. Unbelievable.
76-50.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. From outside, off the mark. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. MP shot is off. The Thunder have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Brunson against Giddey. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Barrett. 13 feet out. And it's New York with another.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baisley. He's got 10. The Thunder with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And MP throws it down.
And so far, this game has belonged to MP, getting to his spots and executing with ease.
Oklahoma City has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Outside Giddey. Pass to Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Brunson against Giddey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. In his rookie season, Grant, Giddey opened up a lot of eyes, certainly with his playmaking, but also with his rebounds.
Oh, B.A., he averaged almost 8 boards a game, playing around 30 minutes a night. His toughness and willingness to mix it up inside have been a welcome addition to this team.
Man, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. MP, the pass to Robinson, shoots over Holmgren, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
52.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Pass to Man. Oh, Robinson with a block. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 3. Holmgren. That one's good from the corner. Holmgren's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Releases. MP no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Dort for 3. The offensive rebound. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Rose is checked in for MP. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Giddey's checked in for Pokusevski. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Man. And let's quickly check out the score breakdown here for New York.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns and it's paid off all game.
But we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to...
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but...
Okay. Now, I just want to play this thing straight through. No press, just basketball.
Okay, MP, are you sure?
This is going to make things much more difficult for you. You understand that, right?
Maybe, but I never shy away from no challenge.
I'm proud of you.
Okay. Well, that being the case, this is what you're going to have to do to make this a viable option.
Told you this wasn't going to be easy. I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Like, you want to make your case on the court? It's going to have to be so crystal clear that any random fan on social media can see it.
You're right. Hey, this is what I wanted, man. I'm ready.
This is all going to leak eventually. So the only thing that we can do is try to get ahead of it, all right?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Hit those goals, then talk about them, all right? You need to be your biggest advocate right now.
And I'm talking press conferences, scrums, every opportunity you get, you need to be talking up your accomplishments.
Strong, confident. Yeah, you can deliver the message however you want, but you need to deliver it. You are the one that can bring this team to the promised land. If not this season, then sometime real soon.
No, not real soon. We need now. All right, you need to be a championship caliber centerpiece in order for this to work.
That's easy, man, because I already am.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the confidence we need.
Come on, man. Anything else?
Nah, that's it. Look, you want to win this war on the court, then go win it. Ain't nothing left to do now but go ball. My man.
My baby, my Valentine. You know you do making my temperature rise. If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. Loving the thought of me, I am so obsessed. I want to pull up, never did it. Pull up, make I see you love. Give me love, make a bad man.
Welcome to 2K TV.
Hey, Chris. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about the city. A big part of the narrative this year is winning over the fans. How did you guys come up with the storyline and that approach for 2K23?
Yeah, that was a big one for us because we did like the way that we started in 22, you know, integrating aspects of the city, but we felt like there was, you know, a lot more we could do with it. And so, you know, what you'll find this year is that, you know, when you're drafted, there are a lot of fans of your team that aren't necessarily enamored with you as the pick.
How y'all pass on Chef Owens, fam?
And so, you know, right from the beginning, you're kind of at odds with the fan base and you have to figure out, you know, ways to sort of win them over to your side. And so you'll find that the city is broken up into 3 different districts. There's a music district, there's a fashion district, and there's a business district. And each of those have a unique set of fans and unique quests and things to do to sort of win over that part of the city. So that, you know, all ties together with what you're doing in the NBA.
I find it ironic that our fans are used to being the criticizers of the NBA players, and now they get to step into the NBA themselves and get criticized by the city. So you're going to have to win them over. Now, one of the things I love most about my career is how you guys integrated college this year. Talk about the twist on it.
With college, we took a little bit of a different approach in that we let you experience it via flashbacks after you've gone a little ways into the NBA and into the stories. It's kind of fun and it's a little bit of a twist for us in that now it's not the thing that kicks things off, but it's sort of a look back on how you got to where you are.
One of my favorite things is going from the city into the arena. It seriously gave me the chills.
You know, the NBA is at the core of my career, and, you know, your journey as an NBA player is a big part of it. And, you know, there's sort of a behind the scenes aspect to it that you don't necessarily get. So we tried to bring sort of the behind the scenes of the arena.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
So the New York starting 5, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. MP out there with Jalen Brunson, and it's Barrett in at the 3. Now here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Jazz for just a minute. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defense. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim, make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two guys. We'll see how it comes out.
Well, David, thank you. We'll be looking for the defensive-minded approach coming in, Greg.
I like that they're focused on getting stops. Gives them the opportunity to turn that defense into offense.
Absolutely, and it keeps the score within reach. It keeps you out of desperation mode at the offensive end. That's never a good way to play.
Now here's Lee, following the miss by MP. Clarkson on the wing, and there's the pass to Lee.
Emoji thumbs up.
And it goes
Medium
down.
skin.
Lee's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Here's MP. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Lee against MP. From deep three-point range, Vanderbilt with the rebound. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Stolen by Robinson. Bobbed up there for Robinson. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that image.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for Utah. Trailing by 2, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
First trip to the line for him here. That free throw missing. No good on the second free throw. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
Here's MP after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. And here's MP for 3. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
New York leading by 4. Randall kicks to MP. Back to Randall. Lee with the steal. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Back to Lee. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out left to the wing. Markkanen against Robinson. 5 to shoot. Lee outside. Olynyk trying to break loose. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Markkanen. Lee's got 7 points.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Takes a 3. MP's shot is good. MP's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Clarkson dishes to Lee. Stolen by Brunson. The 3 from MP. Utah with the rebound. And here's Clarkson. 26 points for him last game against Philadelphia. Passes it to Lee. Now Vanderbilt. Clarkson kicks to Vanderbilt. Outside, Markkanen. Utah getting another chance here. Out to Lee. Markkanen passes to Vanderbilt. Clarkson for 3. Randall grabs the board. The Knicks leading by 4. There's the dish to MP. 3-pointer. Another miss by MP.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lee passes to Clarkson. Those 3-pointers off the mark. For New York, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one drops.
Well, how about that? Olynyk, strong finisher on that drive. Uses his power, gets right through the defense.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
And this game will be half of the contest real quick.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is New York. They lead by 4. MP, that's for 2. Rebound collected by Clarkson. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And New York, looking at who they've got, the forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with MP. And it's Robinson in at the center, going out the middle.
What you love about Mitchell Robinson is his ability to read and react to the opponent. Really good defensive instincts on display.
Vanderbilt the pass again. The Jazz working the ball around now. Markkanen against MP. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
No good from Lee.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Making it look almost easy from range. MP, such a smooth-looking shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more 3-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. Hit those all day long. David, thank you.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position, but as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
New York calls timeout. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
The Knicks leading by 3. MP passes to Barrett. Floats it up for MP. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Now you love the opportunistic play there on the alley-oop. MP with a little style.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Clarkson dishes to Lee. Pass to Vanderbilt. It's tipped. And the whistle goes on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
New York ball.
Brunson scanning the floor. There's the lob to the hoop. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
MP, shooting one.
Free throw good, MP.
And what you appreciate about MP is how even-keeled he is. He's someone his guys love playing with.
Jazz trail by 8. Right side, Markkanen. Out to Lee. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. The Jazz again can't hit it. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road.
This is MP at his absolute dominant best right now. He is in complete command of the basketball.
Utah's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Vanderbilt against Barrett. Back to Clarkson. Will it go? That one doesn't drop. And New York will come the other way. Over to the wing. Floats one up. Offensive rebound. Here's Randall. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Jazz trail by 12. That's tipped. MP on the follow. MP's got 24 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And MP throws it down.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Here's Clarkson. He has 7.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And the Jazz call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Make some noise and get out of your seats for your Utah Jazz dancers.
Olenek is checked in for the Jazz. Colin Sexton comes in for Clarkson. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Here's Lee. 9 points in the game so far. And Sexton has it in the corner. Another miss by Utah. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Jazz trail by 19. Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt. Lee left side. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Lee's got a...
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Here's MP. Tries again. Utah with the rebound. Outside, Sexton. And he banks in the lane. Sexton's got 4 points in the quarter.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they need those right now. Smart defense that generates some
personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Horton Tucker comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Butler in for Lee. And then for New York, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall, and it's Rose in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Hartenstein, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Butler passes to Sexton. Butler with the ball. The Jazz working the ball around now. They get the rebound. Olynyk. Yep, that one goes in there. Olynyk's got his third bucket of the night.
You know this. Olynyk has a terrific motor. He's always been a high-energy guy who makes things happen.
Jazz trail by 12. Horton Tucker, the pass to Olynyk. Good defense by MP.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Misses off the left iron. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. And it's Butler missing. New York leading by 12. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Markkanen. Shoots it. MP, no good. Jazz have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Butler, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Utah has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take him?
MP has been leading the charge for the Knicks. And his big game just keeps.
The Knicks, 60.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Kelly Olynyk, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Lee in at the 1 spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Jazz trail by 14. Here's Lee. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Yeah, Julius Randall has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
And it's Utah's ball. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Vanderbilt kicks to Clarkson. There's the pass to Olynyk. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Knicks leading by 16. Here's Brunson. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 33 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Lee. The Knicks pull it in. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Clarkson finds Vanderbilt. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Brunson against Clarkson. 16 feet away.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Here's MP. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Clarkson. He feeds it to Markkanen, and the layup's good off the glass. Markkanen's got 7.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
New York calls timeout. The Knicks leading by 16. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. MP dishes to Robinson. Kicks it out to MP. A 3-pointer is right on target. MP's got 36.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Clarkson finds Lee. Gay outside. Inside. Here's Clarkson. Basket good. He's got 9.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops town.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn Borough.
Vanderbilt the pass to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
Yeah, and Gay skilled really at drawing contact. Doesn't back away from it, especially when he's shooting.
No good on the free throw. Last year, as we know, the NBA, Doris, named the members of the 75th anniversary team. Any players that were missed that you think should have been on that list?
I mean, the one guy that comes to mind immediately is Klay Thompson, who will go down as one of the great shooters in NBA history. The problem for voters, I think, is the challenge of weighing the accomplishments of prior generations with what we are witnessing today. It is a challenging vote. There's no doubt Klay will be top 100 when it comes in 25 years.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the technical free throw is good.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Here's Lee, and Lee with the stuff.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play can spark his group.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover.
Jazz trail by 15. Teardrop shot. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Fender cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
And Randall throws it down.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. Here's Vanderbilt. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one goes. Count it.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. MP, no good. Robinson kicks to MP. A 3 ball. And the Knicks miss again. Jazz trail by 13. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
MP up top. He's covered by Gay. MP, no good. Utah's gone. Oh, 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The Jazz with another miss.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
For the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 39.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. MP really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you just ask him. Pop another triple on.
A different look for Utah. Horton Tucker's checked in for Gay. Colin Sexton comes in for For Jordan Clarkson, and it's Butler in for Lee. And then for New York, Obi Toppin's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Evan Fournier comes in for Barrett. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's Horton Tucker, who's guarded by Fournier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Butler gets it to go on the assist from Olynyk.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
MP outside. It's good from about 19 feet. MP's got 41.
They are trying to close this out strong, and he's the man who's put you in this position.
Butler passes to Sexton. Pass to Horton Tucker. Outside Butler. From deep. Toppin pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
MP, nice shot from the wing. MP's got 43 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Passes to Vanderbilt.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's MP for 3. Sexton grabs the board. Jazz trail by 16. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go. Contact. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of
substitution on the court.
Now the feed to Sexton. The Jazz working the ball around now. Pass to Vanderbilt. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams, more jobs, and that's the sentiment I think most can get behind.
And New York, looking at who they've got, Fournier and Randall will slide in at small and power forwards. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard. And that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
With some arc, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And a deep 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Jazz. Sexton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
New York foul. Emmanuel quickly. 3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Jazz, Saban Lee, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is...
Dude, hello, dude.
Olynyk is checked in for Utah. Then for the Knicks, R.J. Barrett's checked in for Evan Fournier. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Quickly. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
No good from Lee. The Knicks leading by 19. To the wing on the left. Brunson with a clean look. And there's another one for the Knicks.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Lee passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Lee. Robinson with the block.
Well, this is the special aspect of Mitchell Robinson. That rim protection, that ability to send it back. Look out.
Down low, Olynyk with the steal. Lee passes to Sexton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Sexton's got 9 points now in just the second half. And here's MP for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Offensive rebound. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
For Utah, Jared Vanderbilt. One shot.
And that one falls for Vanderbilt. The Knicks leading by 16. MP outside. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by the Jazz. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Poked away and stolen by MP. Here's Randall. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
Lee against MP. And stolen by MP. Here's Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assisted.
15 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think that the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Jazz trail by 20. Lee gets to Clarkson. Lee finds Markkanen. Clarkson on the wing. Brunson covering. Another miss by Utah.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. MP passes to Brunson. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Shots good by Clarkson.
There's only so much you can take away, and you want to try to stop Jordan Clarkson on the drive so he gets the face-up jumper to go.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition, yet the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to the...
Nice game tonight. What was the key to your success out there?
My man John always got the good questions, man. I can always depend on you, brother. Yeah, I mean, this team trusts each other, you know.
What happens if an effort like tonight isn't enough?
Enough for what?
Enough to win.
I mean, okay, if that happens...
My baby, my Valentine. Yeah, now you the making with temperature days. If you leave me, I'll